Hello, welcome back to the Escape Pod. Thank you for escaping with us. That's Alex. I'm Andrew.
And as always, with great power comes great the British are coming ability.
There we go. I like it. I like it a lot.
That was long and involved.
Paul Revere is long and involved.
It's 4 words.
Oh, well, I didn't want him to hear it.
I would have said Great Britain ability.
Oh.
I'm from Great Britain.
Clearly.
We got Henry.
How you doing, Henry? Thank you for coming.
I'm great.
How often do people compare your name to Henry Cavill's name? Because I've told people that you're coming on the podcast 5 times this week, and every single one of them said, Henry Cavill?
I get it quite a lot.
Okay. Sorry for bringing it up.
My favorite, I did the Shazam junket with Lucy Liu and Rachel Zegler, and I walked in and I go, "Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Henry Calvert," and they go, "Oh my God, Henry Cavill!" I was like,
"Guys,
he's just a bit wider than me."
Look for like half a second.
Yeah, just
you'll see something different,
edge bigger, maybe.
Just a little.
But yeah, no, I do get that quite a lot.
There's something on your finger that is intriguing me. Should we? Well, wait.
I have something prepared for it, but if you want to go right into
Let's
that,
go into hot seat.
Jump right into it. Yeah. So as always, we've got Henry on. So as always, we're gonna interview you the same way we interview everybody with rapid fire questions.
Brilliant.
You can either answer quickly or not.
Okay.
The quicker you answer, the more we'll get through. We set a timer for like 4 or 5 minutes, and you're
amazing.
on the hot seat.
Let's bang through it.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I'm starting.
Go.
What's on your finger?
The One Ring.
So, Lord of the Rings will be discussed this episode. Please continue.
Correct. You're a big Lord of the Rings fan.
I am.
Okay. Well.
Okay. We can get into that. We'll say that.
What's the best event you've ever been to?
Oh, the best event I have ever been to is probably the BAFTAs in the UK, the film BAFTAs in the UK. That was phenomenal. Like, just insane amounts of famous people there. It was just mad. Probably that.
What's favorite movie of the year so far?
Furiosa.
Oh,
I think Furiosa. It's between that and Dune, but I saw Furiosa more recently, so I'm going to go with that, yeah.
You have not seen Transformers 1 yet.
I have not.
But you are a Transformers fan.
Big Transformers fan.
So, care to educate Andrew on Transformers 86 and its importance, and more importantly, the song "The Touch,"
the power,
which Andrew has been very much disrespecting on the pod lately.
What the frick?
Well, it was voted out immediately in the bracket, and he didn't know it. And I'm just saying it's an iconic song, and I'm just bringing it up.
Have you never seen Transformers 86?
I've never seen anything Transformers ever until like this past week.
Are they aware of this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. I've watched the first 2 Bay movies as of recording this, and that's it.
Okay.
Well, I saw Bumblebee and Rise of the Beasts, like when they came out. Those are...
Okay. Right. I'm just trying to hold it.
Yeah.
Transformers 86 is one of my favorite animated movies of all time. It was the movie that they made off the back of the animated series. It's phenomenal.
And it has a terrible song.
How dare you? How dare you? It's got The Touch. It's got Dare, which is another brilliant song, both by Stan Bush. It's got Orson Welles as Unicron.
Wow.
Leonard Nimoy plays Galvatron. I think Judd Nelson's Hot Rod. It's amazing. It's so good, and I do not know why more people don't talk about it.
Can I just
more
say,
people,
Transformers lore makes nerds sound even nerdier than they are.
I disagree.
Like, no, you can be like, yo, Iron Man did this with Spider-Man, but saying Megatron from Cybertron battled Optimus Prime makes you sound like the geekiest person of all time.
I disagree, Henry. I think you sound the perfect amount of geeky.
Thank you, sir.
I'm not saying it's not a perfect amount. I'm just saying
I do kind of get what you mean.
It sounds nerdier than anything else.
Well, because it incorporates kind of science-y type sounding words.
Megatron was played by Orson Welles. Give us your Letterboxd top 4.
La La Land, Singing in the Rain, Past Lives, and Pitch Perfect 1.
So, are those all musicals?
Past Lives is
3
not.
of them were.
Oh yeah, not Past Lives.
Past Lives would be. I'd like to see that as a musical. Yeah, I'm a big musical guy.
Apparently, Singing in the Rain's a banger.
Singing in the Rain's great.
I love it.
I love the musical, but Past Lives is up there. Really?
Past Lives breaks my heart. To be fair, like I watched it at a very rough time when I bumped into an ex of mine.
Yeah, if it hits for you, it hits.
I watched it the day after, and I think I just cried like all day.
Dude, the one shot of her walking to the taxi, insane.
No, we're not going to talk about it. But like maybe on another day, Past Lives could be replaced by The Muppets 2011.
Excellent, another musical.
And then we. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I know.
Dude, at the end when We Built This City starts playing, isn't it that one?
That's not at the end. That's what they play when they're cleaning.
They're cleaning the theater. Yeah.
It's great.
I like Muppets 2011.
Yeah. Good. Oh, great. I'm among like-minded people. That's great.
Okay. Favorite movie of last year?
Favorite movie of last year?
Oh, Past Lives. Past Lives was last year.
Probably Past Lives or Spider-Verse.
There you go.
Kind of depends what day you catch me
That's
on.
what we were looking for.
It depends if I'm sad.
Speaking of, when's the last time you cried?
Last time I cried was last night.
Oh.
Was it because you were telling us off screen?
No, the reason why I cried last night was because someone who I have had a crush on for a very long time recently broke up with their partner. So I cried with pure elation. Yeah, I had a rough day yesterday, and I received that text, and I was like. God, yes! I was like, God, I needed that. Oh my God.
Is this like a famous person or like someone that you actually like know?
Oh no, someone I know.
Let's go! Let's go!
We're gonna have you back on in a year.
We'll see where we're at.
And we need an update on that.
Let's go! That's so exciting.
How long? No. Give us your craziest fan interaction.
Oh, okay. Craziest fan interaction. I got punched one time.
What?
But I wouldn't say that he was a fan if he hit me. No, I was on a night out in Newcastle in the UK, which is, I wouldn't say like, it's not the nicest. Anyway. There was a group of girls who recognised me, and they're all like 3'3", and I'm like 6'4", so I'm like, leaning over to kind of hear what they're saying because we're in a club, and I'm like, what's going on? Anyway, this lad who I think was trying to graft these girls might have like thought that I was trying to get with them or something. Comes over, punches me in my side, and I'm like, what the hell?
Don't punch Henry Cavill.
Exactly. Do you know who I am? But I was out with my old rugby team. I know, judging by the side of me, you wouldn't be able to say.
You played rugby.
I did. I went to like rural boarding school. Of course, I played rugby. But I was out with those lads, and one of them immediately collars this lad, and he's going, "Oh, yeah!" And I'm like, "Oh my god!" So I go and get my pal who's built. Do we swear on it?
Sure.
Yeah.
My pal is built like a brick shithouse. He's massive. So I go and get Jago, and I'm like, mate, like things are getting a bit ropey over here. We might need you. My pal Jago's steaming off his tits, and he turns around and gives it, and like goes over to this lad and just strangles him. So all of a sudden I'm seeing these flashes going. So somewhere online, there's some photos of me going up to these group of girls going, stop, as my friend's strangling this lad in the background.
Love it.
So that was a bit. That was a bit mental. That was unique.
Okay, so that's the best fan interaction. That's like the craziest fan interaction. You must have other fan stories.
No, I've had wonderful fan interactions. I'm trying to think. Like whenever anybody says that they've like gotten into comic books because of me, or they've started making videos online, anything like that just means the world. It's like you're having a real tangible effect, and it makes all of the work kind of worth it.
Yeah, please.
Do you play soccer? Sorry, football.
No.
What?
No, I don't even support a football team.
I mean, you rugbyed.
I did play soccer. Look, I was forced to play these sports.
You don't ever like just go kick it with the lads?
Oh yeah, sometimes. I prefer playing tennis with the boys.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's rather sophisticated. But
I played tennis. I was a tennis player.
But like at school, we were forced to play rugby in winter, football in soccer in spring, and then cricket in summer. But I didn't want to play many sports, so I had chess club on a Monday PE session, and I organised my singing lessons on a Tuesday PE session.
I don't know if this is offensive, but it's like crazy how British you are. Does that make sense?
I completely understand. Yeah.
If I was to generate, like, if I was to get to Chat GPT to make an AI script of, like, explain why you're British, it would be like, I played chess at 4 p.m. after rugby.
We then have afternoon snack, which consists of scones.
All right. Shall we?
That's hot seat. You want to hop into agree or disagree, or do you want to hop into wavelength? Okay, agree or disagree.
Agree or
Get
disagree.
your little thingies, dude. Let's do it.
There you go, man.
Let's get into the weeds.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know how agree or disagree works. I'm going to read a statement, and we are going to agree or disagree.
Do we go on 3 or after 3?
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Tom Holland.
Why do you have sunglasses?
Oh.
Because it was sunny on the way here.
Was it really? Was it still bright out?
Right in our face, too.
Oh, isn't it terrible?
Yeah.
There's, like, Ventura and certain roads in LA will just lead you directly into the sun.
No, it was wild. Like, I mean, I was pulling the thing down, and I'm the preacher of this does not work. It did. It did today.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to.
I've been wearing them non-stop because we don't have a lot of sun in the UK. It's kind of given me a stupid tan line, though. I've kind of burnt my massive nose.
So, should we come to the UK?
Yes.
Is there stuff
I'm not really selling you on it. Like, it's dreary. It's kind of depressing.
It rains a lot.
Don't go to London, is what I'd say. Like,
really?
when
I've only been to London.
Yeah, exactly. Like, when people say, oh, let's go to the UK, they think red buses and post boxes and let's go see the Queen, which is like, you can do that for a day. Yeah, of course. Can
I ask another, like, offensive question?
Go on.
Do you watch The Sidemen?
I don't. My brother does.
Interesting.
I'm pally with some of their, like, girlfriends and, like, people that they do videos with.
Go to the UK.
I've been to a few parties with them, but
I love them.
I couldn't really care less.
Andrew's obsessed.
It's about all I watch on YouTube. I don't know why. I don't think they're, like, the best thing in the world, but they put out so much content that's so long. Like, I watch them play golf. Never watched golf before. Don't care about golf. Haven't played golf myself. I'll watch them play golf for an hour.
Yeah, but I think long form content really works. I don't watch them because they do my fucking head in. But, like, long form film video essays, I'm obsessed with. Like Shafrillis Productions, do you know it? And Cosmonaut Variety Hour, lap their stuff up. Love that stuff. Right. Anyway,
sorry. Continue. My good.
Love Shafrillis.
My good sir.
I love everybody you just gave.
Exactly, they're amazing.
Yes.
They're great.
Cosmonaut doesn't like us.
Really?
Yeah, he just retweeted during the Killers of the Flower Moon thing. He was like bullying us.
What's
like
the Killers of the Flower Moon thing?
We went massively viral for not liking Killers of the Flower Moon, like to the point where.
Oh, boo-hoo!
Yeah,
oh God!
I know. That's what we were like.
Did Seth get butthurt?
I bet Seth got butthurt.
That's one of the videos. Yeah, fuck you, Seth.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the time? No, it was like a week or two after that where he like called us children.
You're talking about George.
Oh. They
have a podcast together.
People like that.
The real talk.
One time I referred. He brought up Seth, and he was like, "Well, Seth thinks this," and I was like, "I don't care about people like that."
You know, what do you call them?
Sorry.
People like it was like that. It was like if it was referring to a minority group, it would be racist.
Yeah.
It was like people like that. I can't remember what it
Film
was.
bros.
But no, the issue is this did like 100 million views on Twitter. It was crazy. I said that, Martin Scorsese said that all the MCU movies, they're like circus. It's like a roller coaster. Yeah. I was like, okay, well, if the MCU of Marvel movies are a theme park, then a Martin Scorsese movie is like going to the DMV.
That's you got to do it sometimes. It's important.
Tedious process.
But it's tedious.
And that really pissed a lot of people off.
I bet.
Yeah, it was a rough couple weeks. Like, it was wild.
Oh, they were killing us.
Like, people like saying we should be deplatformed.
Oh yeah, but it was all good. But Cosmonaut was like, these guys need to learn. Like, they need to be
lot
taught.
of that.
Like a lot of people being like, yeah. And then Cosmonaut did something recently about us, but I don't know. But otherwise, I love him.
Yeah,
I would love for him to come on the podcast. I love him. Shafrillis. There's another person that I'm forgetting.
Do you know Karsten Runquist?
Yeah, I like Karsten Runquist a bit.
Yeah.
High Top Films a bit, but those guys
24 Frames of Nick is that.
24 Frames of Nick is I love 24 Frames of Nick. I've never met him, but I love his stuff, and he supports us very publicly. He follows us on everything. I love 24 Frames of Nick. Yes.
Agree, disagree.
Agree,
Yes.
disagree, yeah.
Tom Holland is the best of the 3 live-action Spider-Men.
3, 2.
1. Agree. Yes!
Agree.
Yes!
Are you an Andrew fan?
Sure, I am.
Yeah.
Normally, I just refuse to answer the question. I'm known as the
Okay.
Marvel trivia guy, or like by everybody,
Yeah.
and I wear the Spider-Man hoodie, so like I get the question. I'm not kidding every single day. Who's better, Tom, Andrew, Toby? And I just have stopped answering
You're
the
just
question
over it.
because I can make the argument for any of them. I like Tom's portrayal a lot. I don't like some of his movies as much, so it's just hard to say. So I just say disagree because it's like tough to pick.
Okay.
What is the reason that you think Tom is the best?
I think, I don't know. I didn't grow up on the Maguire movies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not huge on Andrew's kind of motives. I don't really like the whole. I really don't like Tasm. I really don't like Tasm too. He's also too attractive for my liking.
Yep.
Which is,
It's the cool guy thing.
he's
He's
the
I
cool
don't.
skater
That's why.
boy.
That's one of the reasons I don't like Tasm as much because he's the hot, cool guy
Yeah.
that's skateboarding in the hallways. You just don't get as much of that in Tasm 2, which is why I like Tasm 2.
And I just like Tom. He compiles a lot of my my favorite attributes of Spider-Man I see in him. I'm not huge on which is the second one, Far From Home. I'm not huge on that movie,
Yep,
but I
me
love
neither.
Homecoming.
Yeah.
I really like Homecoming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Worst Spider-Man movie, but continue.
Oh God.
Isn't that awful?
Okay. What? No, really? Okay.
Over-
Really?
Yeah.
Over Tasm
Tasm and
2.
Tasm.
Tasm
too.
2's in my top 5.
He loves Tasm too.
How many are there?
How many Spider-Man movies? There's like 8 or 9.
That's including Into and Across. If you don't include that, then it's in my top 3.
It's
Yeah.
in your top 3.
It's after Spider-Man and No Way Home, and then it's Tasm 2, I think.
Isn't that wild?
You're in the minority there, pal.
Yeah.
Like, that's niche. That's
I
really
will,
niche.
I will
He
sing
loves
that
Tasm
movie's
too.
praises till the day I die.
Right. Okay.
I'm with you.
I don't
think
really-
that's-
I don't
There
really
are
know how to
moments. There are
respond to
moments
that.
where Tom is the best.
Yeah.
Civil War, Infinity War, but
Homecoming.
What do you feel about him lifting?
Yes!
Like that's a great scene.
yeah, that's the one moment. That's the only good thing you can say about that movie.
No.
I like holding the boat
Oh,
together.
interesting.
That's
And
cool.
then it falls apart anyways. Nice.
What's it got to do with the price of fish? He's still trying. It's like
I'm with you.
He's still.
I just don't like him failing literally every single moment of that movie, basically. And it gets annoying. And there's a few other reasons, but if Spider-Man sucks in his own movie, I'm not gonna like it very much.
Right.
You can't name one thing he does in the movie.
I haven't seen it in years. What he succeeds at
Correct.
in Homecoming.
And even if he does succeed, there's still moments that try
He
to
saves them in the Washington Monument.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
but
There's
you
moments
think-
where he kind of does one thing. He saves them in the Washington Monument, and he lifts the rubble. That's about it. And in the Washington Monument one, he still falls down the shaft at the end. And it also takes him 10 minutes to get up the Washington Monument because he's too scared of the height and everything like that. So it's just every scene is him. All right, so Spider-Man's lame in his own movie. No, I'm not going to like it. You know who's not lame in his own movie? Andrew in Tasm 2.
What about? Okay. I'm sad about my girlfriend. Okay, I know. I'm not going to address that situation. I'm going to figure out what's going on with my parents' death because that's definitely important.
Yeah!
Why not? I'm going to do for you.
Yes!
With like
It's a
all
great
of the
montage.
tape, and then all of a sudden. Fuck, I can't do it. I know, I'm gonna throw my calculator against the wall, revealing these pirate-ass looking fucking doubloons. I'm gonna take him to a random subway that's gonna reveal everything.
A mystery about his parents is far less annoying to me than Tom being drug along by a van and not being able to do anything.
It's a good scene. I rewatched it recently. I love that movie.
Which scene? I love Homecoming.
the
It's so
scene
cute.
where he does the Ferris Bueller, where he's running through the neighborhood and he's
Oh yeah, it's
I
a
love
nice
it.
montage
Yes.
of Spider-Man helping people out, being the
How?
friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
No, that's the montage at the
No,
start.
no. Yeah, we're talking about the scene where he's chasing the van, and then eventually he's about to catch the van, but then Vulture grabs him, and then he drops him in the lake.
Oh, and he gets saved by Iron Man again. Interesting. So he
can't
loses to a
stand
van,
you.
and then he loses to Vulture, and then has to be saved by Iron Man, who also saves him at the boat.
Can't stand him.
I really don't get. Okay.
Yeah, it's
God.
crazy.
I'm with
I mean,
these-
it doesn't have
me-
to bother you, but
For me,
I'm not wrong.
You may agree with this. For me, when Spider-Man Homecoming came out, I said that is the best Spider-Man movie we've ever gotten. And I think the only Spider-Man movies that are better came after. I think No Way Home is after. I think Into and Across the Spider-Verse are both better. But those movies all came after Homecoming.
I I don't really have much like affinity with the
Toby?
Raimi movies. I really like 2, but I've got no like real investment in them. I didn't really grow up on them. I love Spider-Verse movies.
Yes.
I think Far From Home is very, very forgettable.
Yes.
I think No Way Home. I loved it when it first came out.
Don't. You're one of them. Don't do this.
But I rewatched it recently, and there's still real strong moments. But it went from like a 10 out of 10 to like an 8 out of 10 for me.
Okay.
I still thoroughly enjoy that movie. But there's certain moments where I'm like, it's dragging
It's a little
on
disjointed,
a bit.
especially in the first half. I'll give you that. But it's still amazing.
No.
Yeah.
It's still very cool. Just as a Marvel fan, like that movie is incredibly cool to just see. Yeah.
Spider-Man doesn't suck in that movie, so it's cool.
Lego, as a product, has surpassed all other toys by far.
Someone else count it down. He seems like he's thoughtful.
Okay, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Agree.
Yes. Totally agree.
The toy industry.
The
toy industry has like taken such a freaking back foot the last even 10 to 15 years. Transformers are so much less quality than they used to be.
Oh, yeah.
Like
not that you'd know. Cretin.
Even his insults are pretty.
The Marvel action figures have taken a step back.
Yeah.
Like every toy I think has gotten worse in the last 15 years, and Lego has gotten like exponentially better. The printing on the minifigures, the pieces, the new pieces, the sets that they do.
Yeah.
We were talking about it. You very luckily, Lego, got to review and do the Venator, the UCS Venator. What an unbelievable piece that is!
It's just, I mean, like, one of the greatest pleasures of doing social media stuff is being, for me personally, like, being able to work with Lego is just insane.
Yeah.
I completely agree. Like, the quality of the tangible quality of their product is second to none. You look at all of the action figures that Hasbro are putting out. I feel like Lego Star Wars especially rehashes the same sets over and over again, but at least they're doing new stuff with ideas and reinvigorating Lord of the Rings. Like, they've got loads of new stuff coming out. I feel like Hasbro, you know, how many times are we going to get like the same Iron Man action figure from Marvel Legends and all that kind of thing? Yeah, I think it's phenomenal. It's like in every continent, it's great. The only thing I would say is that like the pricing is getting slightly extreme at this point, because I remember growing up, you could go into your like corner shop and buy a Star Wars battle pack for $10, and you know, you'd be set. You'd get your 4 minifigures, you'd get your speeder bike or something. It'd be great. Whereas now the cheapest battle pack's what, like
$30 American. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
I'm with you entirely there. I just meant Lego as a product. It like the actual. I have very publicly been critical of Lego for how expensive it has gotten. I agree with you completely.
Yeah.
But as a product, it is crushing everybody.
I agree.
Yeah.
I've never gone into Legos, so.
What?
We're not vibing, but we will, I promise.
What? Yeah, God, come on. It's like, I like this guy, I thought.
We'll find something. Watch this. Go.
Right here. You ready?
Go. We're about to team up.
Lord of the Rings is one of the greatest trilogies in history.
Why would we bother counting down that?
3, 2, 1, agree.
There's something wrong with you. Is there something wrong? What?
I haven't seen Two Towers or Return of the King. I think Fellowship is extremely whatever. It lost me. I was ready to watch them all, and I was like, this is super whatever. I don't know what's the big deal.
Is this the Lord of the Rings segment that we were talking about?
This is the first one.
This is disgusting.
I'm sorry.
So let me explain the backstory on the podcast.
Please.
We have done the podcast for like a year and a half now.
Yeah.
Every single bracket or segment we've ever done where there's something Lord of the Rings in it, the Lord of the Rings thing always gets voted out, because I like Lord of the Rings but haven't seen it in 15 years, and he has never seen it. And we have had lots of guests on the podcast, and we have never had a single guest who has either seen or liked Lord of the Rings.
What?
So for a year and a half, we have basically just dogged Lord of the Rings, and I have not enjoyed it, because I enjoy Lord of the Rings. I love Legolas, I love Aragorn, I love all of it. But so to finally have someone on who is a Lord of the Rings truther, is a big moment on the podcast. So let's destroy him for a second.
Oh my god, one of the best trilogies of all. It is as a trilogy that it's so strong. Like the story continues throughout each film so well. Each one builds on the last. The dynamic between the Fellowship is so perfect. The casting's brilliant. Even from a filmmaking standpoint, the costumes, the sets, the props, the music,
especially for its time.
Exactly. This is like late 90s, early 2000s.
The Boromir thing at the end of Fellowship, isn't that at the end of Fellowship?
Yeah.
His sacrifice and everything, that didn't get you at all?
No. So this is what I'm saying. Everybody tells me how great everybody is and everything is. And I've seen the Frodo
Sam and
Frodo and Sam scene.
Yeah.
That's great. That looks great. And I get it. They made them all at once, so they perfectly tie into each other and everything. Everything that everybody tells me is great. And I'm like, okay. And I was really excited to watch it. And I was bored to shit in Fellowship. I didn't get it at all.
Well, did whoever made you watch it, did you watch the extended? Yeah, right. That's a mistake. Because
you watched the extended?
Yeah, it was like 4 hours long.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, that's what Matt wanted me to do. He was like, "These are
Frick, Matt, you should not watch the extended first time."
No, not your first time at all. These Lord of the Rings shills, which I guess I probably am, like, will force their friends to be like, okay,
12 hours.
We're going to sit down for 12 hours, and you're going to...
And then when Aragorn kicks the helmet, they can...
Yeah, they go, oh, the thing!
He broke his toe!
Yeah. That is so wrong, because no one in their right mind is excited to sit for that long.
Would you show someone the extended version of No Way Home the first time you watch it?
Absolutely not.
Exactly.
Oh, it's that bad of a difference?
Probably.
He told me that was the best way to do it.
Because he's a Lord of the Rings shill. What'd you call him? A cretin?
A cretin's a bad thing.
Is it comparable?
He's the cretin,
Is it comparable? How do you watch Star Wars?
A New Hope. I do originals.
Thank you. Yeah. Is it comparable to that?
I haven't seen the extended version,
starting
but
with
it
the
might
prequels?
be.
The extended versions do add some really good stuff, but it is like a bonus. It feels like a bonus feature.
You watch after you've gotten.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. You've never told me that.
I feel like I didn't know that was important dialogue.
Why?
Yeah, I guess
you're finding something boring and you're watching the 4-hour version?
Yeah, but 3 hours makes that much of a difference that they've added 40 minutes?
Yeah.
It's like, it's that much tighter?
Especially Fellowship, because
Fellowship.
Because it's got that really lovely bit in Hobbiton. You get really, like, warm and acquainted with it, and then, like, it's paced... or at least I think it's paced so well that you kind of that into Bree, into Ringwraiths on Weathertop, and then the Gathering at Rivendell. It's all so well, and I think it's translated the book so well. It's one of the greatest trilogies, and it's one of the greatest book to film adaptations ever.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
You Shall Not Pass is the second one, right?
That's the first one.
Really?
Yeah.
I do what, sorry?
You Shall Not Pass is in the first one?
Yeah, you got the Balrog. What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't think that was interesting
It's got the
either.
Mines of Moria.
I didn't care.
Oh my, right, watch in fact, rewatch the normal version of Fellowship, and then, like, when you go into the Two Towers, thinking... Anyway, I don't want to spoil
I don't think his
but...
opinion's going to change regardless.
Okay, well,
really?
That's a shame.
I think I'm going to think they're amazing. I assume.
The Battle of Helm's Deep is, like, used to be one of, like, as a kid, like, Legolas...
Yeah.
Sliding down the stairs with the... Oh, dude, so sick.
I think just from a filmmaking standpoint, and as a nerd, this is kind of something you've got to do.
Yeah. Okay, so I like you a lot. I respect what you're saying, and I respect what you're both saying about the extended version. I'm going to give Lord of the Rings another try.
It was interesting you said, I like you, but then you only respect me.
Correct.
Okay, just clarifying.
And I don't respect you. I respect what you were saying about the extended.
Yeah, I just want to make
just
that
clarify.
Yep, no, for sure. Yep.
So the question I have is, should I just go straight to Two Towers, or should I rewatch Fellowship?
I think you've got to rewatch.
I remember everything that happened.
Okay,
though.
well then
I would go to Two Towers, personally.
Okay, so then I'll just go to Two Towers,
then
I'll go back.
The opening of Two Towers will hook you in.
What is it?
Really?
Just give me the.
Because you think he's...
Oh, yeah. It shows you the other view of that.
Because it goes...
And the music, there's
it swells and it like... Boom,
but just like the Shire music, where it's like...
Do, 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 do.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do.
Good stuff.
Great
Who's your favorite Lord of the Rings character?
Gandalf. Or Sam.
Okay.
I think Sam. I think Sam.
Both good picks. Both good picks. I lean Legolas because I love bow and arrow characters.
Yeah.
Legolas is pretty sick. Aragorn is also pretty sick.
Aragorn's great.
Yeah, he's great. But yeah, you can't go wrong with Gandalf or Sam. Sam, I did a poll on my YouTube, and it was like, which fictional character would you most want to be your best friend? And it was like Scooby-Doo, Groot, Timon, and Sam. And Sam didn't win the poll, and I made a whole video about it. I was like, you're all wrong.
Who won?
Who did? I think it was Groot.
His audience is young and Marvel.
Groot, right? Okay.
You didn't like Fellowship of the Ring.
I take Timon over
super
Groot.
whatever.
I don't know about that one.
It's Nathan Lane. We could sing songs.
I mean, Nathan Lane is great, but Timon is a little mean.
Yeah, but I guess, I don't know. I could vibe with that.
Are you a Modern Family person at all?
I've watched, yes. Yeah.
So I've never really watched it, but the other day, for whatever, my For You page was just covered with videos from there. Nathan Lane is in an episode of Modern Family.
He's great.
I was peeing my pants.
Yeah.
Dude, I went to the live Lion King 50th anniversary or whatever, where Northwest totally killed it. And Nathan Lane came out, and like, he was so much clearly funnier and more entertaining than everyone else.
Yeah.
It was great because he came and sang his song, and then later they brought him back, and I was like, finally.
Yeah.
Like, he was great.
How funny.
Yeah.
He's so cool. Right.
They were supposed to like improv and like do some bantering, and it was like him and Billy Eichner, I think.
Ooh.
And it was just like, it was like so clear to me who was doing a better job. Like, Billy did fine, but like Nathan was, I loved him. We're already at 30 minutes, so we can
Goodness gracious.
move right along.
England is better than the U.S.
Oh, God.
Let's blow up the internet. 3, 2, 1.
Disagree. Agree. Good for you for having nation pride.
Patriotism. Come on.
USA.
Up the UK.
Yeah.
You got any reasoning for that?
They've got more chess, apparently.
I feel as though we've got a bit more of a richer culture.
Sure.
A richer culture.
It's always grey. You look like an MCU movie.
Fat South.
We've got a nicer road system.
Sure. I'll give you that.
We do have a much nicer road system. Our cities feel more, I don't know, more city, more homey, more wholesome. Feels more like a city, whereas this city where people can thrive and live and trade and do business.
Trade.
Whereas here,
we're in medieval times.
Yeah. Well, anybody thinks of England, you think your Middle Ages.
Castles.
People are still there going, bring out your dead.
Yeah.
I like our culture. I do love the US, and I really like, I've got friends in here. However, the UK is easier to get around.
Well, it's much smaller.
It is much smaller.
You're the size of Texas.
Yeah, this is true, and yet somehow we conquered the world.
And you lost it all.
And you lost to us.
And we lost quite a bit of it, but that did happen. I feel like that's a go-to thing when British people never know how to address it. When people are like, oh, our country's so much better. It's like, but colonialism.
Colonialism.
Invincible is the best Amazon Prime Video TV show ever.
3, 2, 1.
Agree, disagree, agree.
Yeah.
What do you prefer, young man?
Oh, we just got invited to a red carpet.
You did. I have not been invited to shit. Let me see if I got that email. Nope.
It's hard for me to put it over The Boys just yet.
Okay. That's understandable.
I love Invincible. Nothing bad is being said about Invincible right now.
Yeah.
I love that show. The special, the Adam Eve episode was also great.
Yeah.
But The Boys has just gone on a little bit longer, and it's just... They're so close to being tied, but I just don't want to put it above The Boys right now.
Yeah.
But in the sample size that you've gotten of Invincible, is that better than... I mean, it's got to be... It's close, because you're saying it's close?
Yeah.
Between Invincible, and that's only 2 seasons versus the 4 or 5 that you've gotten with The Boys. That does say something. That 2 seasons has left that much of an impression on you.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit more consistent, but I can't remember all the Boys seasons individually, and I can't compare season 1 to season 1 and season 2 to season 2. There are some seasons of The Boys and moments of The Boys that I think are better than Invincible season 2 specifically, but overall, like with Omni-Man and everything, like Season 1 is tough to beat of Invincible. Like,
Season 1 of Invincible is probably my pick for the best season of superhero television ever. There's some really good stuff in Legion. Daredevil Season 1 and Daredevil Season 3 are really good. Yeah. Batman the Animated Series, it depends on how you rank it. That is my favorite superhero TV show of all time. Some people consider all 60 episodes or whatever it is all one season. Some people break it up into 3 seasons. I don't know if any one season of Batman the Animated Series is better than Invincible Season 1, but as a whole, I think it's better than Invincible Season 1. But Invincible Season 1 is up there with the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. I think it's great. And just personally...
The cream of the crop, like Lord of the Rings.
Sure, I guess so.
Yeah.
I liked the stare down.
I agree.
I trust James Gunn with the DCU.
3, 2, 1.
Agree.
Agree. We're all on the same boat. Okay.
All right. Why did you hesitate? Is there a hesitation?
I don't know. I really like a lot of James Gunn's work, and I feel like he brings new life to characters that, like what he did with Guardians. Like, nobody even knew who they were, really.
Same thing with the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, exactly. He brings kind of a new life to these almost like unknown or dying characters. And I think that's exactly what the DC universe needs. Like, we've been desperate for something new. I don't know how you guys feel about the DCEU.
What do you think about the DCEU?
I really don't like the DCEU.
Good man.
Yeah.
Good man.
Yeah, I don't like any of them. Yeah, it's terrible film.
That is the worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
I really don't like that. I think that and BVS.
We're talking about
hate BVS?
Man of Steel.
I hate BVS.
It's my least favorite superhero movie of all time.
Yeah, I can't.
So bad.
Those are our 2 least favorite superhero movies of all time. Mine is Man of Steel and his is BVS. Now, I like BVS better than he does. I think BVS has good stuff in it.
Well, okay.
You disagree?
I just, it came out when I was a kid, and it's one of those rare films that even I watched it as a kid and knew it was shit.
Yeah,
it's like
whenever you watch a movie and like it's the first time as a kid where you're like, wait, that movie was bad.
Yeah,
that means it's really bad.
This is terrible. Yeah. I love Batman and Superman, and yet I hate this film.
Yeah,
like
it's like me
I remember
Homecoming.
that distinct.
Homecoming's better than Batman v Superman. Let me say.
Yeah.
He thinks Man of Steel is better than Homecoming.
Oh, come on.
I can go back and forth on that.
On.
I think the disservice to Superman is probably worse, but the action in Man of Steel is fun.
It's just people slamming into each other.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I think
it is.
Zack Snyder doesn't understand. I like Zack Snyder. Right, fuck it. I'm going in on Zack Snyder. I like Zack Snyder as a person.
Why?
Nice guy. I've met him a couple of times.
Wait,
nice
what?
guy. I met him a couple of times for Rebel Moon. Both shit, but nice guy.
I thought you said Sky High for a second.
No,
I was like,
I know.
Sky
I'd
High.
rather be involved with that film than Rebel Moon. But anyway, nice guy. Does not understand Superman. The laziest thing you can do with Superman is compare him to Jesus, and that's all Zack Snyder seems to do, and I hate it so much.
Oh, he's cooking. He's
cooking. Yes.
What are they cooking, Britain?
And the people that defend Man of Steel, their whole argument is like, it's a realistic take. That's what it would be like if Superman was real. He flies around as a red cape, shoots lasers out of his eyes, and in some iterations, including the Snyder Cut, has frost breath. That's realistic? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, I hate it so much.
He also kills someone.
Yep. That's the whole climax
of
the movie.
No, you know what he does? He kills
his father.
Many people. He kills 10,000 people, according to Zack Snyder. 10,000 people is how many people died in Metropolis in the Zod Superman fight. That is Superman? No.
That doesn't bother me as much.
I feel dead.
The Jonathan Kent.
The Jonathan Kent. Pa Kent. Tornado scene.
Don't save me.
That is the worst scene in any superhero movie.
Also, the fact that earlier on in the film, when Clark's like, "Oh, should I have let this school bus of drowning kids die?"
And he says yes.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, frick off! What do you mean? You're trying so hard to be edgy and like a realistic bull crap. No, it's bad. It makes me cringe.
I hate it so much.
Yeah, okay. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I will fully take that back. Mainly that scene and the Jonathan Kent scene. Sorry. All right.
You know what? I think I did you a disservice. As soon as I said that, I know you've said that because we posted that clip. I think that was a fan's take.
Maybe.
I don't remember if you said that.
I can't remember. Either way, it was a long time ago. But yeah, there's nothing in Homecoming as egregious as the killing of Zod, the killing of his own father, and the father conversation of maybe letting kids die.
James Gunn will do better than that. So I think it's in good hands. Yeah.
I have it right here. The only way to watch Star Wars is in release order. 3, 2, 1. Agree.
Agree.
Yeah, I feel very strongly about that.
Okay, yeah, 100%.
I know a lot of us Star Wars fans, we love The Phantom Menace. I love The Phantom Menace. I grew up with it. I
don't.
But, good for you. But it's so bad. And if you show somebody that has never watched Star Wars Phantom Menace, you are robbing a Star Wars fan of ever liking Star Wars. Because the 99.9% of people will not like Phantom Menace if it's the first thing they see in the franchise. We'll move on. Alien Romulus. Did you see Alien Romulus?
I did.
Alien Romulus is the best movie in the Alien franchise.
3, 2, 1.
Agree, disagree.
Can I just say, right?
Please.
I ran into you guys at D23.
This is correct.
I saw you guys at D23. I saw you the day after you guys watched Alien Romulus. I did not see Alien Romulus. I come out of there, I see you guys. I'm like, how was the film? You're like, it's the best film of the year. It's absolutely amazing. Oh my god, it's amazing. A 10 out of 10, best film. You're like, oh yeah, it's really good. It's great. It's so good, man. It's so great. So I get home and I'm like, oh, I gotta see Alien Romulus. And I'm sat there and I'm like, oh, it's all right. Yeah, no, this is all right. It gets like towards the end and I'm like, there's like something big about to happen. Is Sigourney Weaver about to show? Like what's happening? And then it ends, and I was like, "What the fuck are these guys on?"
I don't understand how people
10
come
out
out
of
of
10.
that and don't like that.
What'd you give it out of 10?
I gave it. I think I gave it a 7, 6, 7, 6. Like I liked it. I liked it. It was good.
I think it was exactly what it needed to be.
Yeah,
it was so good.
It was good. It just didn't like hook me, and I really liked the visuals.
Yeah,
I thought the practical sets, the props, like it felt very tangible, very much like Alien.
Yes.
And I thought that was brilliant. I hated having.
I knew you were going to say this. Ian Holm.
Yep. I really, really didn't like that at all.
That a lot of people don't like that. Yep.
I thought there's a way that they could have done that by just having him like as a partially destroyed animatronic, like just have half of his face like sheared off, and it'd be like a really crappy animatronic. Like, I don't know why they thought that effect was so good and it kept showing up. It really took me out of it. Yeah, I thought it was good. I really didn't like the fan service bits are what took me out. But I don't think it's the best in the series because I really like Alien and Aliens.
I think it's better than Alien. I don't remember Aliens enough. I saw it a long time ago. So I said agree, but I do need to watch the rest and rewatch Aliens to be able to answer that properly.
I think for me it goes Alien number 1, then Aliens, then I think I'd say Alien Covenant, then Romulus, and then the others. I really don't like 3 or Resurrection or even Prometheus. I think Prometheus is philosophical mumbo jumbo for the sake of being like mumbo jumbo-y.
Sure.
Seth loves it.
That's all you needed to say.
Those kind of people. That's what you said. Those kind of people. Yeah. All right. Air conditioning is the greatest invention since language.
3, 2, 1.
Agree.
Oh, it's
nice
so
work.
important.
Oh, I was scared. You being in English.
Oh, we don't have it in England.
I know.
Oh, and you said we should come visit? Are you out of your mind?
Well, we don't.
It's much colder.
Yeah, but it doesn't get. This is the thing. It's much colder, but because of global warming and everything, our summers are starting to get dead hot. But our houses are made for the cold, so it's really insulated. Oh. So then summer comes along, and your room is like a fucking sauna. Like, my bedroom is disgusting. And I've got, like, 3 fans. It just doesn't do it. So, like, yeah. No,
you don't have AC in your house?
No one does. No, the only place you find AC is hotels.
What?
I guarantee any English person you speak to will not have AC in their house. But radiators...
Hey, guess what? America's better.
Yeah.
You just lost the agree or disagree on that one.
You did.
Yeah, but the road system...
Don't care.
The road system.
Don't care.
Our health system.
Okay.
AC.
Yeah.
We're comfortable in this room
you know
right
what?
now.
You've sold me. You've sold me. Yeah.
I don't have to go to the hospital as much because I'm not burning up in my room.
Will Ferrell is the best comedic actor currently working.
He's currently working. He's barely doing anything, I thought.
Okay. We can skip this one.
I'd say disagree.
Okay.
He's not my favorite.
I'm only saying agree because I feel obligated to, because even though he's not my favorite part, my two favorite comedies of all time are The Other Guys and Zoolander, and he is an enormous part of both of those movies. Anchorman is up there for me, so it's just like, even though I don't even think he's the funniest parts of the movies that he's just the one consistent thing.
Yeah,
it's like that. Mark Wahlberg buddy comedy, weird Ben Stiller passion project where they're male models. The silliest movie ever. Zoolander's in my top 20 favorite movies of all time. I love Zoolander with all my heart, but it's like he's the one consistent between like all of my favorite comedies other than Tucker and Dale versus Evil and Superbad. Those are the only two that I like adore that he's not in.
Yeah.
So that's why I say that.
I get that. It's cool.
Who would you say? Do you have a favorite comedic actor?
I'm a big Eddie Murphy fan.
Oh, yeah.
And it's great to see Eddie Murphy still working. I really didn't like You People, which was a recent project of his, but I did, and I also hated Candy Cane Lane. But I did like Axel F, the Beverly Hills Cop remake. I thought that was quite good. I'm a big Steve Carell fan. I really like Michael Cera as well.
Yes.
And just I enjoy their performances more than Will Ferrell's.
Perfectly fair.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite?
I mean, Jim Carrey is my consistent. Liar Liar
Jim
is one of my
Carrey,
favorite comedies. I used to, Ace Ventura growing up. I really liked that, and then I like his serious stuff too, like
Truman Show,
and then what's the other one? Bruce Almighty.
You're thinking of Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Oh,
yeah. But those two.
Yeah.
And then Jack Black is also up there. He's also still working. So
yeah.
Do a couple more, and then we should
call it or play Wavelengths. What are we at?
I mean, we're at 46, so let's do a few more and then play 10 minutes of Wavelength.
Goodness gracious. Okay, well, we'll skip this one. We'll skip this one. We'll skip this one. We'll skip this one. Oh, we kind of did that one. Jaws is Steven Spielberg's best movie.
3,
2, 1. Disagree.
You're saying Jurassic Park?
Yes.
I'd say Raiders.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
He doesn't like Raiders.
Sorry?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You don't like Raiders?
No.
Do you like any of the indie films?
I think I kind of don't.
Oh.
I know. I'm sorry. This is one that I'm like fully apologetic about. Like most of my hot takes, I don't know if you've ever seen our show. I'm kind of like, yeah, no, you guys are wrong. Like Man of Steel. If somebody argues to me Man of Steel is good, I'm like, no, you're wrong.
Yeah.
I fully get that. I guess it's just not for me.
Yeah.
I just don't like Raiders. It doesn't do anything for me. And I think I do like Temple of Doom more. And I think I love Last Crusade.
Yeah.
And I think I like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Like, I think it's fun, but I grew up with it, I think. And then I thought the new one, I thought everything in the middle sucked, but I thought the opening was great, and I thought the ending was good.
Okay.
I guess I'm not an indie fan.
Yeah.
Because, I just really love Last Crusade, and then I don't really love any of the
To be fair, for me, it is between Raiders and Last Crusade.
Yeah.
I thoroughly adore Last Crusade.
Yeah.
Last Crusade's amazing.
I think it's great.
Our
It's so
situation
quotable.
has not improved.
My favourite bit in Last Crusade is when Indy and his dad are captured, and Indy's saying, Marcus has the map. He'll disappear. He knows 13 languages. He's got
he knows
friends
5,000 people from here to Egypt.
With any luck, he's got the Grail already. And then it cuts to him. It's, excuse me. No, I don't want to buy a chicken. It's like,
does anyone speak English or ancient Latin or whatever it is?
Marcus Brody's such a good character. I love him. Indy's great. But what would you said?
Jurassic Park is one of my favorite movies.
I think Raiders and Jurassic Park are both better than Jaws, but I adore Jaws.
Oh yeah,
I love Jaws.
Oh yeah,
I love Jaws. This is no disrespect to Jaws. Jaws belongs in every conversation. But for me, the top three are probably Jurassic Park, E.T., Jaws.
I might have Jaws over E.T., but it's.
I might have Jaws over E.T.
I'd have Jaws over E.T., I think. Yeah.
I might have Last Crusade in there. I really like Last Crusade.
Yeah.
All right.
Brilliant.
Robert Downey Jr. will be a great Dr. Doom.
3, 2, 1.
Agree. Really, gentlemen?
Let me explain.
I am kind of like here.
Let me explain. Can you calm down?
I hate you.
You did not ask about the story or the direction they're going with the Doctor Doom. You just asked about Robert Downey Jr.'s performance as Doctor Doom. I think he can be a great actor in a lot of ways, and I think he could be a great dictator-type Doctor Doom type character. I just don't necessarily agree with or think what they will do with the character or the multiverse story or whatever the frick they're deciding to do to bring him back will be good. But I think Robert Downey Jr. is awesome. I think he will be good in the character. Does that make sense? I'm separating the two.
I second that. Yeah.
I just like the statement is Robert Downey Jr. will be a great Doctor Doom, and I feel they are going to take liberties with this character, making him not a great Doctor Doom, in the same way that Henry Cavill is not a great Superman. I just think they're going to take too many liberties with this character to say this statement, to agree with this statement.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what you mean. If you're asking, like, will the Doctor Doom character be great? Probably.
Sure, Robert Downey Jr. may be great in Avengers Doomsday, and he may be entertaining in the same way that Jesse Eisenberg is entertaining in Batman v Superman, but he's not a great Lex Luthor. You could say he's a good Riddler.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do anything that bad.
I don't think they're going to do anything that bad either, but I think it's a fucking concern.
Yeah, I think we're two sides of the same coin here.
But I'm excited for Doomsday, and I'm excited to see what they do, and I'm interested. You got me interested. How did you feel about the announcement?
I remember being at Comic-Con when it was announced, and I was with a massive bunch of like mutuals that we all know, and we weren't in the panel, but someone got the Twitter up, and it was like, Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom.
I thought it was a joke.
And everyone literally went, oh, right. Okay.
We were at a dinner with 12 people at a nice restaurant, and we both got up and left the table to go to my car to like film something because we were freaking out.
I was just like, this is the most desperate thing
I was laughing
I've ever heard. This is ridiculous. And I think the fact that they thought that it could be viewed as anything but desperate is insane. I think that is ridiculous. I think it is out of a pure point of desperation.
One more?
Sure.
One more.
Dumbledore gets too much hate and is a great person and great character.
3, 2, 1.
Agree. Oh, frig, guys.
Agree. I think he's a great character.
He's a great character. He is not a great person.
Yes, he is.
He is using children as a human shield.
What else would you like him to do?
Not use children as a human shield.
How is he using them as a human shield?
I don't think that's a crazy concept.
How is he using them as a human shield?
He is constantly using Harry as bait. Throughout the series, it is said constantly.
But I think, it takes a strong-willed, like, a good person to put aside his love of Harry and all of that kind of thing to make the sacrifice play, because otherwise all of wizardkind is enslaved.
Dumbledore adored Harry, and Dumbledore died for Harry. Yeah. Don't care what else you have to say. I really don't. I think it's kind of disrespectful to his character, actually. Like, no one else puts anything on any of the other teachers or any other people. Dumbledore is the only one working.
Because he's the one in charge. They all defer to him, and it's his call.
Yeah.
But I think that makes him an even stronger, like, willed character. Like,
you know who also had a very strong will? Fucking Thanos. Not a great guy.
Well, Dumbledore wasn't murdering half the population.
No, but he was using children.
Did Harry die? Like, I don't know.
Yes, Harry does die.
No, he doesn't.
He
does. Yeah,
he does.
Because he's a Horcrux, which Dumbledore knew, and he orchestrated all of it so that Harry would come back and beat Voldemort at the end. No one would be alive without Dumbledore. I'm so sick of this conversation. I really am.
Personally, if I sent my child to a school, I would prefer...
Can you give me a specific example?
Yes. I mean, any example.
Give me a specific one.
How about... Well, first of all, there's the mistreating of Harry in 5 to lead him to the prophecy that he needs to see, where he very easily could have died and is traumatized forever because he watches his uncle die. How about in Half-Blood Prince, my favorite book?
How is that using him as a human shield?
Shit film.
Yeah.
How is that using him as a human shield? Because he needed to see the prophecy, which was extremely needed for some reason, and it is explained why he treated him badly. And it is also explained that Dumbledore obviously didn't want to do that and cares a lot about Harry.
Okay.
And also, he didn't kill Sirius.
Okay.
He also came and saved Harry in that same book immediately after that and fought Voldemort.
Okay. How about this?
Oh, but he's a terrible guy.
Maybe this isn't, using him as a human shield, but this is as bad, if not worse. How about, there's things going on. There's some fuck shit going on with the Goblet of Fire. And Dumbledore is the guy that says, let's let these things play out. Let's just watch what happens. Could have gotten Harry killed.
Is that Dumbledore's call?
Yes!
Isn't it the minister?
It's a Tri-Wizard tournament.
It's Barty Crouch Senior.
No!
I swear to God,
no.
Barty Crouch
Watch.
Senior goes, his name came out of the Goblet of Fire.
Yes, so Barty Crouch is like, it's a binding legal contract or whatever, and then they're discussing what they're going to do, and Severus Snape, of course, he's like, why don't we let things play out? And Dumbledore goes, I agree with Severus. That's his call.
So he agreed with all the other leaders in the wizarding world. Great.
No. That's his call to make.
I'm so sick of people like lasering on Dumbledore.
I don't think
They're lasering it on Dumbledore because he's the guy. Like, Snape helped save the day, but with the help of Dumbledore, Barty Crouch Sr. didn't save the day, McGonagall didn't save the day, so the guy who's saving the day gets more criticism than everyone else. It's not fair.
Because it wouldn't be a big deal if it was maybe a soldier that signed up for this, but no, this is an 11-year-old child. It's an 11-year-old through 17 or 18-year-old child.
Well, you acted like he does it constantly all the time. I've asked for 2 specific examples, and they both suck.
He does it in every single book. In every single book, he puts Harry at risk.
Great. Well, yeah, I asked for examples. You gave me 2, and they sucked.
Okay. They did not suck.
They did suck.
Saying, let's let things play out, and the Goblet of Fire is not a sucky example.
The tournament that he's letting all the other kids compete in. So why isn't it disrespectful to
because there's clearly some issues going on if Harry's in the Goblet of Fire.
So you're saying it's different because Cedric was allowed but not Harry.
Correct.
So he shouldn't have allowed Harry, but everyone else is fine, even though they're competing in the same exact.
Yes.
Interesting.
If you don't agree with that, you're like crazy.
My brain hurts.
Welcome to the show.
Wavelength?
Yeah. Not enough for me to call him a terrible person. I think it's absolutely insane.
I just don't think he's a great person.
Crikey, Mose. Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
He said, I agree with all the other people. He's a terrible person. Voldemort would have won without him. Okay. Who wants to go first?
Me.
We need you to pick a number.
Wait, no, doesn't he have to close his eyes and then we...
Yeah, we're picking the number.
Yeah.
But you guys are going to do a random number generator.
Okay.
You need to get an iPad, my man. They're so convenient.
They really are.
Oh, yeah. You have one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I need to get the pencil.
Oh, is the pencil a life changer?
I believe it could be.
Yeah, that's what people are telling me. Ah, damn.
All right, we got it.
Tell them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Henry, give me an MCU movie according to public opinion.
Ooh, I would go with Avengers Endgame.
Cool. Wow, I'm feeling pretty high. 8 or 9, probably.
That's a good answer.
Andrew, give me a... give me a Spider-Man supporting character. So villain or side character.
In what context? Just like in general? Or
How much you like them?
But like from the movies?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go Doc Ock.
Alfred Molina's Doc Ock. I'm feeling an 8 or 9 still. Henry. Give me a musical.
I'll go with Hamilton.
Shit. Okay.
I think we got this. You're doing
I
great.
think we've got this.
I
We're
think you're
doing
doing
pretty
great.
good.
Feeling 8, 9, 8, 9 or 10, something like that. And Andrew, give me a Star Wars movie according to me.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go The Last Jedi.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm feeling 8 or 9. Everything else has been so high. Oh, you don't like Last Jedi? Oh, that's such a shame.
See, I knew we were off to a rocky start, but I knew we'd come around to each other.
Oh, I really like Last Jedi.
The insanity starts and ends on that side of the table.
I'll go I'll go 9.
Correct.
Nice work, everybody.
Nice work.
Nice work. You don't like Last Jedi?
I don't like Last Jedi that much.
How much do you like it? I don't like it that much either. I give it an 8.
I like it a 6 out of 10 much.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it's an 8.
You want to go next?
Yeah,
we'll
sure,
know the number.
sure.
If people don't know what wavelength is, we're trying to get him to guess the number based on our answers, basically. So we have a number 1 through 10 that he does not know.
Okay. The number is...
Got it. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, go.
Okay.
Did you see it?
No.
All right, here we go.
Alex.
Yes.
Give me a DC character, a DC superhero.
Okay. A DC superhero. Shit. You know what? Give me Rick Flag.
Oh, pretty underwhelming. I would say maybe a 3. Okay. Andrew, give me a... Ooh. Give me a song from a trailer.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Frick. I have no idea how to come up with, especially with the number we have. A song from a trailer. I'm not the trailer guy. Can he do this one? He's really good at trailers.
Oh, I see.
I am.
Okay.
Do you have one?
No. I have no idea. That's what I was like, wow, that's a hard one because I don't even know.
Okay.
Just give me another one.
I'll give you another one. Give me...
That was a great question, though, Henry.
I do like.
I'm sorry
like
that's
that
going
one.
to waste.
Maybe I can throw it back at you.
Maybe.
Oh!
Yeah, you can throw me back. Give me a water type Pokemon.
He doesn't know
not the
Pokemon.
guy.
What?
I'm so
Ask
sorry.
me the Pokemon question. I know.
I'm so sorry.
God,
I'm a huge
Jesus
Pokemon
Christ!
question.
Right, I'll just.
so sorry.
I'm a huge
what
Pokemon
should I
guy.
stick to? Star Wars, Marvel.
Yeah, the normie
I
shit.
mean, basically anything else, not Transformers or Pokemon. Sorry.
Oh God, the pillars of my being.
I know. I'm with you, Henry. You
He's
and I
gonna
are
be
the
like,
same.
all right, give me a Pokemon.
Shoot me in the face, right?
Or
A Yu-Gi-Oh
Lego set.
card.
A Lego
Fine.
set.
Give me a
Lego set.
Pixar movie.
Great.
Ooh, great.
Yeah,
That's
great.
something
We're gonna
you
go
could
the
do.
Good Dinosaur.
Ooh.
Oh, pretty crap. I'm gonna go stick with like 2-3.
Okay.
2-3.
Okay.
Can
Ask
you
me anything
can
that
you
you've
give
asked
me
previous.
a fire type Pokemon?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not even that clued up. You might not get it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Or just a Pokemon.
Well, I could do any Pokemon. I would do. You play Silver or Gold or Heart Gold or Soul Silver? Did you play any
Just
of those games?
hit me with it, and I'll see if I know.
You know Whitney's Miltank?
I know Miltank.
Yeah, but do you know Whitney's Miltank?
I don't know Whitney's, but I'm
Okay.
familiar with Miltank.
I guess I'll go Miltank, but like
What is Whitney's Miltank specific?
Whitney is a gym leader in Johto, so Silver, Gold, or Heart Gold or Soul Silver.
Got you.
And it is the most annoying Pokemon in any game ever.
Oh, really?
By far, just the way it plays, how it always uses a super potion just as you're about to get
Got
it.
you.
And
Okay. Yeah.
Oh!
See, I didn't play hard. Mine was black and white.
That was your
and-
start?
No, Pearl was my start.
Good for you. That's a great way
Pearl,
to start.
Pearl, and then I did
great
black
start.
and white, and then yeah, I bet it is.
Who's on the cover of Pearl?
Yeah, Ash.
Damn it. No, you're
No, it's-
wrong.
no, it's
I
not.
said damn it out of disappointment. It's
Yeah.
Palkia.
Dang it, I thought I got him. Oh, I knew it was Palkia. That was my second answer. Ash is in the background. Anyways,
Yeah, that would again sit me at like a
Darn
2,
it.
3, 3 maybe. Yeah, there are worse Pokemon than Miltank. Andrew, give me a give me a Disney Plus original show.
Echo.
Oh!
Is it 2?
Yeah! Come on!
We're
Nice
two,
one!
we're 2 for 2.
Yes!
We gotta
Let's
go.
go.
We gotta lock in now.
We gotta bring it in. We gotta bring it in.
Okay, come on. Don't be shit. Don't be shit. That's the only
That
thing.
was electric. What's your least favorite Pokemon?
Stunkfisk.
Yeah, that's a bad one.
Yeah, like flat brown thing. I
yep.
hate that.
That's a bad
Pokemon. Yeah, Stunkfisk. My favorite is Volcarona.
Volcarona's a great
Volcarona's
favorite.
a great
I
one.
love Volcarona.
Yeah.
Volcarona's in my top 20.
It's the only... I've got like 8 PSA 10 Volcaronas. It's the only card that I collect.
Good for you.
Wow.
Yeah, I love
That's
me some
incredible.
Volcaronas. Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
Garchomp guy.
Nice. Yeah,
Yes.
good choice. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I like it.
Oh my gosh. All right, you ready? We've got our number.
Okay. Oh, that's hard. Okay.
All right, Andrew.
All right. We're going to start with something that I think will really help me. So we're just going to go, you give me a, what can we do here? Can you give me a moment from an Avengers movie?
Okay.
So either a Avengers Age of Ultron, Infinity War, Endgame, a moment that happens in one of those 4 movies.
Okay. I'm gonna go with... Oh, crikey Moses. I'll go... War Machine lands, or like the Milano lands and blasts the taco meat out of Paul Rudd's taco.
Okay. All right. So we're not very high, but that's not like a terrible moment. It's kind of funny.
It's worth a giggle.
It's worth a giggle, but it's not a 360 Avengers moment. It's not a Portal scene moment, obviously. So I'm just going to go, we're in the 5-ish range at the moment. Okay. Alex, give me a Star Wars project. So movie or TV show.
According to me, or according to you, or according to public opinion?
All 3. You gotta go all 3.
Boba Fett.
Okay. I think I'm in the right range. Maybe a little lower. I'm in like the 4 or 5 range. But I don't think a lot of people love Boba Fett, but they do like the second half. So maybe I'm tripping. Because it's lower for me. Frick. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna F it up, dude. Can I do 2 more each if I need to?
Yeah, just lock in. Okay. Just lock in. All right. Don't fuck this up.
I'm so sorry. Okay, give me give me how do I do this? Because it's somewhere in the middle, so it's tough. Just give me an MCU movie.
According to
I
don't know your opinion, so I'll just go general. Opinion, generally,
because I like She-Hulk. I don't know how you feel about She-Hulk.
I tolerate She-Hulk.
But like She-Hulk, according to public opinion, would be like a 1, a 2, a 3.
Yeah. But so I'll go public opinion on this, and I would go with movie. Did you say
movie?
I'll go with Iron Man 3.
I don't know what to do. I think, again, these are not the worst of the worst, but they're not the best of the best, so I'm just like stuck in the middle. I don't know. Frick. Okay.
I need to know where you're at, and then I'll take you home, baby girl.
I'm just gonna stay. I'm at a 5.
Okay.
These are all right in the middle. Maybe a 4 to a 6. I think I can eliminate 1 through 3 and 7 through 10. I think it's 4, 5, or 6. Mm-hmm. That's where I'm at. Okay.
I'm gonna take you home here.
I want to do 1 more each.
Okay.
I think I might need it. I don't know how to like differentiate a 4, 5, or 6. I don't know what question to ask to help me do that. Have I done a Star Wars question? No, I have. I've done a Marvel question. Have I done a Disney question? Give me give me a Pixar movie. We're pretty simpatico on Pixar movies, except for some exceptions.
We're going your opinion, my opinion, or public opinion?
Let's do mine.
It's just like tennis.
Yours helps me a lot.
I figured it might. I'm gonna F it up. We're gonna have to end the episode on the L, dude. I don't like it.
Incredibles 2.
Okay. Can I ask one more each? Or
yes, but where are you at now?
I'm at a 6.
Okay.
I'm at a 5 or a 6.
Okay.
Give me an MCU female that you would want to take on a date. 10 out of 10 would be most want to take out on a date. And you're gonna do the same thing, but you're gonna do.
Let me do MCU. I have my answer if it's MCU.
Okay. Do you want to do Pixar?
Yeah, I'll do Pixar.
You're doing Pixar. What's your MCU lady?
Katie Aquafina. Still a woman.
Pixar.
That has completely thrown me.
Damn.
Pixar.
Completely thrown me.
I'd say, in that case,
Because I asked for females. I only said rank females.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Say MCU
I heard
character.
MCU characters.
Well,
let me change my answer.
Okay. Pixar females, MCU females.
Shit.
Oh no, guys.
Pixar
Everyone
females.
lock the outfit! I thought you were
Pixar
like,
females I'd like to take out on a date. Most of them are animals.
But some
But you
of
know,
them,
okay.
are they bangable?
In that case, I'll go with Mike Wazowski's girlfriend,
Celia.
Okay. You know, great body.
Yeah, but got some stuff. Got some one-eyed snake hair stuff.
Yeah.
Dude,
where are you at after his?
I'm like, every single one of these answers is some good, some bad, right in the middle. Like that is not
Celia's
not bad.
not a human, but she's also not a fish. Like,
right. She's got some curves.
She's there.
So where are you at?
I'm at a 5.
Okay, and for me,
Katie
woman,
brought
any woman,
any woman in the MCU,
but only women,
Only
human
women.
women.
Only women.
Okay, not human women. Okay.
What did you give me a second ago? Not Katie. Katie brought me down, but something brought me up. What was your answer before that?
I don't know.
Oh, MCU.
Incredibles 2.
Incredibles 2 brought me up.
Right.
Katie brought me down.
I thought it was just any MCU character, so I'm thinking Dormammu's in there, and I was like, human woman.
He's gonna say Miss Minutes or something weird.
Oh, dude, I'd fuck the shit out of Miss Minutes. You into Miss Minutes?
I wouldn't say I'm vastly into Miss Minutes, but
You see what I'm...
sure as a female.
She's looking at you.
Oh, yeah, she is.
You don't want to know what she does with those gloves.
Damn.
MCU female, you're taking her out on a date.
It's a date environment as well. Think about that.
Come on, come on.
She-Hulk. You got this.
Remember,
Andrew.
it's a date. It's a date.
You
That's
got
it.
this,
So
Just a
here's
date.
the thing.
You got this.
Just from the vibe of everything, I think I've been in the right range the whole time. And I think Alex is trying to help me here. I think he made a mistake with the Katie thing. I'm not gonna count it. What'd you say before?
Celia.
Celia. I'm gonna say 6.
No!
What was it?
5. Oh god.
Exactly in the middle. Oh, I thought we had that.
Every
sucks.
time you said, "Yeah, I'm sat at around about a 5,"
We were like, yes!
"Oh." Well, that's a shame.
That is a shame.
That's disappointing.
That is. And Andrew's very competitive. He's going to be very upset with himself.
Hey,
for the
well,
rest of
I'm
the
not
night.
gonna sleep.
Swings
No,
and
no, no,
roundabouts. That's it.
Every single time I said 5, the vibe I got was just like, oh, we need to keep going. And when I was like, can I do?
Well, we can't tell you.
I know, but like when I was like, can I do one more? You should have been just like, no, you should just guess.
Oh.
Yeah, but then that's
Like I was
giving it away.
going further because like I thought y'all needed to like point me in one direction.
Yeah, but how does
if-
She-Hulk point you in any direction?
Because you like She-Hulk and you've talked about how she's kind of hot.
I,
It's more on the positive
Tatiana
side.
Maslany is hot. I was talking She-Hulk, big, green.
I wanted to guess 5 the whole time.
Oh well, swings and roundabouts.
What?